other side are, and you're going, we have to campaign knowing we're going to share the same space. So what tone you set will decide what people live with after the campaign. You know, and I always think this, what I always think in my head, and I always spoke to the teams in Australia and Ireland about this, was the tone you set is the tone that the most vulnerable LGBTI person will live with 5 years later. That's the tone, that's your responsibility as a campaign. And you're here to unite a country, not divide it, even though you're not going to persuade everyone this time. But, you know, most people who voted yes in Australia would have voted no 10 years earlier. So that means your campaign was always about engaging and changing, and the day you win marriage doesn't mean you go home, it means you keep going, because there's more to do, because it's worth persuading it, and your arguments are good. So have the discussion, have the conversation, but you can't do that if you run, you know, this kind of raise it all to the ground, I have to destroy the other side campaign, because that's not going to deliver you sustainable change. And you know, you can see this in America, and everybody goes, oh, look at Trump. But you can see in America, but you can see it in Brexit, you can see it in other political campaigns everywhere. There is a kind of a, my definition of winning is you losing approach. And that's fair enough, because you know, there'll be another election in 4 years, and you get to have another swing at the bat if you do lose. Not that you're ever going to lose, but you know, but if you do lose, you get another swing at the bat. Social change campaigns aren't that. Social change campaigns just roll and roll and roll, and winning isn't about defeating someone. It's about persuading someone. And I think once you set that in your head, your entire campaign approach changes. You know, and your tone changes, your engagement changes, and your hope for winning everybody changes.